Yeah, boy, it's that boy Smokey. He's here. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this, man. We was discussing these motherfuckers putting nasty ass allegations, and they're only allegations allegedly on Jay Z, man. What's up with that shit? Big pimpin', spending G's. Big pimpin' on BLADs. Yeah, you feel me? That nigga, you already, you got that ism in him. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know, but a lot of pimps don't give a fuck how old the person is that is hoeing. A lot of them, for real. They don't give a fuck. You're gonna go sell some ass, make some money. They don't give a damn. You feel me? Now that's wrong. That's totally wrong. You feel me? But that's what they do. And this man was a pimp before, you know what I'm saying? Allegedly before rapping. That's, I mean, and it's on Google. They got it on Google, so you know there's something to this shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's true. I don't know what did happen. I don't know shit. But I do know that it's on Google. Google got it. Feel me? Google got it. You feel me? Uh, I was discussing this already on my little vertical live. Anybody that want to hop up, have anything you want to say about it or whatever, pull on up. Let's go. We're here for a limited time till I get tired. Once I'm tired, I'm out. Just saying. Feel me? So I'm gonna go ahead and play this for a minute. How long has it been in here? What, 2 minutes? 3 minutes? All right. Boom.
He's laying down a marker against his attorney. I mean, he's targeting this attorney directly, questioning his motives as a Marine and things along those lines. You rarely see this type of response when an allegation is made. And according to Busby said that they did not want compensation, but they wanted private mediation, which then caused others to say, well, I'm confused. Why, if you don't want money, why would you want a private mediation? And so,
because what he gonna ask for is an apology. You know what I'm saying? He want motherfuckers to know, hey, I didn't do this shit, and then apologize about it. You feel what I'm saying? Like a lot of motherfuckers, they pay people off, and and people tend to forget about whatever people have done. You know what I'm saying? And when they pay them off, it's like, is that an admission of guilt, or they don't ask for a apology? You know what I'm saying, for defaming my name. You know what I mean? Fucking up your good name. Like, it's been a lot of good people with their names mixed up in some crazy shit. And then they end up paying, but they don't ever ask for an apology. So this is different for him to want a verbal instead of monetary. You feel me? That gotta show a little something. You feel me?
like I said, this is going to be a very, very fierce battle because Busby is saying, I'm not backing down. And with that statement, Jay-Z clearly says, I'm not giving anything up to you at all.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. It's this is going to be one of those cases where multiple precedents are going to be made, in my personal opinion, because clearly Jay-Z has drawn a line in the sand where he was like, you are coming for me. My children are going to be involved because other children are going to ask them about it. You know, this is his reputation, something that he's built for a very long time. And it also says to me that, you know, if you've been a fan of Jay-Z's and you listen to his music, this also sounds like something he's been ready for. Because day one, when the allegations came out about Diddy, people were already looking for Jay-Z to be involved in some sort of way. And something else that I also saw today is that the blogs are already posting about how the NFL should end its relationship with Jay-Z. And it's a very interesting thing that this particular case will come up in this particular hostile environment, especially against Black folks.
All right, so they trying to take something away from my boy now. Now they want to take away the football. You feel me? They want to take away the football motherfucking organization. Come on, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. Want to take away everything from us. Everything. On an allegation. It ain't even been proven. Nothing's happened. And it was even, they were even saying, like, and it's fucked up because a 13-year-old child cannot consent, nor do they understand what the fuck is going on. So if they didn't tell then, that's because they were a child. So that's why they're coming out now. All them people that want to say, why now? Your ass got away with it then. You ain't gonna get away with it now, motherfucker.
Especially against Black folks that have been seen supporting Democrats. So all of that is going to be baked into this pie. So this is going to be a very interesting case to watch, to see what happens for a lot of reasons. And this, people feel very strongly about the Carters. They're very protective of the Carters. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens culturally, legally, and to see how this affects the relationships, because right now a lot of relationships amongst people are fraught. So, and then we'll also keep an eye on to see if the NFL does sever its relationship with Jay-Z. It's a lot to keep an eye on.
People need to fight this with everything that they have. And again, we need to find out what's happening with this victim. She was 13 years old at the time. Clearly, she's talking about something that happened with somebody that involved rape. So we absolutely have to be making sure that this person is being protected as well, making sure that there's not manipulation going on. I've heard a lot of negative things about Busby, but a lot of people talk about he has a great career representing people like Warren Buffett and all of this other type of stuff. But we just have to make sure in our community that we're doing our due diligence, because if anybody's guilty of this stuff, they're not going to keep our support or protection, or at least not the protection of those and support of those of us here. We know some people in our community who still.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, I'm here, bro. It's good. You good?
Okay,
Go ahead. I know you there.
Hello.
It's all good.
Oh, we just chilling for now?
Now I'm about to play another one.
He is staying on the offensive, going after not only the attorney who filed the rape lawsuit against him and Diddy, that would be Tony Busby, the attorney, but also the accuser. And he has filed a new motion this morning, which we're going to get to in a moment. But basically, he wants to level the playing field with the accuser. But first, we got to start with this response that Jay-Z had to the allegation. Catch you up real quick if you hadn't heard, but a woman who had filed a lawsuit against Diddy back in October alleging that he had raped her at a VMA after party in the year 2000 when she was only 13 years old.
Right. Remember, this is when she allegedly was given a drink. She felt woozy, and there was Diddy, and there was a male celebrity who was unnamed at the time, and also a female celebrity.
Well, that unnamed celebrity is now named. She refiled the lawsuit on Sunday. She and her attorney, Tony Busby, refiled it and named Jay-Z as the unnamed celebrity involved in the rape. Jay-Z's response is extraordinary in that, look, we've seen all these lawsuits against Diddy, dozens of them now at this point, and frequently his response has been to deny it, but to say nothing else. Jay-Z went way more than just denying it. He did do that, but then went directly after the attorney. Part of his statement said, "My lawyer received a blackmail attempt from a lawyer named Tony Busby. It made me want to expose you, Tony Busby, for the fraud you are in a very public fashion. So no, I will not give you one red penny." This lawyer, who I have done a bit of research on, seems to have a pattern of these types of theatrics. You claim to be a Marine. Marines are known for their valor. You have neither honor nor dignity. There were other shots at Tony Busby in his statement where he called him an ambulance chaser in a cheap suit.
Yeah, I mean, the reality is, and if you've heard Tony Busby's name before, it's because he seems to always find his way. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but he seems to always find his way into the big case, Charles, right? I mean, if it's Travis Scott, if it's Deshaun Watson, the NFL quarterback, he's always involved.
So Jay-Z had that strong response.
Yeah.
Tony Busby isn't backing down, and in fact said that he denied that there was any extortion. He said, my client merely reached out and wanted to have a confidential mediation.
Right.
Now, I got to say, I don't know what that confidential mediation would be about other than money.
Right.
But his point is the letter itself did not make any request for money.
Right. Though I'm sure that was coming.
Yeah, it sounds like Busby's response was a little bit disingenuous. The confidential mediation would be where they would broker a settlement and not have the issue go public in the way that he did. He also mentioned that Jay-Z has sued him. And that got us thinking. There was a lawsuit, an anonymous lawsuit filed against Busby alleging extortion.
Back in November, yeah.
That's right. And now Jay-Z, in his recent motion that you referenced earlier, has said, yeah, that was me. Because when you sent your demand letters to me, I then went forward, stood my ground with an extortion lawsuit against you. And now if you're going to continue this whole spectacle, I want the accuser's name out there as well. She shouldn't be able to sue me as a Jane Doe. He says, fair is fair. This is a response to, this is retaliation for me standing my ground when you tried to extort me.